If you're searching for a dash cam that promises stunning 4K video quality and advanced driver safety features, the 70mai A800S might have caught your eye. But here's what surprised me. While it boasts a ton of tech and rave reviews, this dash cam isn't flawless. In fact, there are some critical issues you need to know before you buy. So stick around because I'll break down everything about the 70mai A800S, the good, the bad, and the maybe wait for an update moments. First, let's set the stage for who this camera is for. If you're someone who wants crystal clear footage both day and night, plus advanced driver assistance alerts, and you don't mind spending about $100, the 70mai A800S sounds perfect on paper. But if you're a driver who values absolute reliability and zero headaches from tech glitches, you'll want to hear what I discovered. Alright, quick joke before we dive deeper. Why did the dash cam apply for a job? Because it wanted to record its own success story. Okay, back to serious business. Now let's talk about the headline feature everyone's excited about, that real 4K front camera powered by the Sony IMX415 sensor. This little beast captures sharp, colorful footage with excellent exposure and color balance. During my tests, the daytime video quality was impressive. You could literally read license plates from 50 feet away, which is a huge win for evidence quality in case of accidents. The rear camera can flip to shoot inside or behind your car, and it records in 1080p, which is decent but noticeably lower resolution compared to the front cam. But here's a twist. While the 4K footage is beautiful, the A800S's night vision, although advertised as super clear with its 7-glass lens and f1.8 aperture, sometimes struggles with motion blur and noise. On certain nights, especially in low-light areas, footage isn't as crisp as you'd expect from such a hyped sensor. It processes frames faster to reduce noise, yes, but if there's complex lighting or fast-moving objects, the image can get fuzzy. Not a deal-breaker for everyone, but something to keep in mind if nighttime clarity is a must-have for you. Before one of you says, "Is it spying on me?" Here's a little joke. Why don't dash cams ever gossip? Because they're always focused on the road. Moving on. Another major selling point is the Advanced Driver Assistance System, or ADAS. This includes lane departure warnings and forward collision alerts. The system uses the camera to detect lane markings and the car ahead, giving voice alerts if you drift or get too close. When working correctly, it's a fantastic feature that could prevent accidents. However, in practice, the ADAS wasn't perfect. On roads with faded lane markings or in heavy traffic, false alarms went off randomly, and sometimes it failed to alert me when it should have. So don't fully rely on it as a substitute for your attention. It's more of a helpful nudge than a robot co-pilot. Rehooking here, want to know why the Wi-Fi feature might frustrate you? The 70mai A800S supports both 5 GHz and 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi, boasting up to 5 times faster data transfer speeds than older dash cams. In theory, this means easy footage preview and transfer via the 70mai app. But here's the catch. The app can be buggy. Several users report connection drops, slow loading times, and occasional failures when trying to update the firmware OTA over the air. So, while updates are convenient in concept, sometimes you might have to do a manual firmware update or deal with app glitches, which means more tech troubleshooting than anyone wants. Speaking of tech quirks, get this. During parking mode, which requires a hardwire kit sold separately, the dash cam can drain your car battery if you forget to disconnect it. There's a low voltage alarm, but it's easy to ignore if you're not paying attention. Plus, some customers mentioned the parking recording quality is lower than daytime footage, so capturing clear incidents while parked at night remains challenging despite the claims. Joke time, why did the dash cam get promoted? Because it always kept an eye on things. But seriously, parking mode is a crucial selling point for many who want 24-hour surveillance and peace of mind. Just be mindful it's not entirely foolproof with this model. Let's discuss installation, because no one wants a headache setting up yet another gadget. The 70mai A800S is designed for quick, beginner-friendly installation. It includes a sticky mount and simple plug-and-play cables. You can get it up and running in minutes without professional help. However, the rear camera wire can be a bit short or awkward to route depending on your car's interior design, meaning a tidy setup might require extra effort or accessories. For those who want added peace of mind, 70mai offers in-person installation services in New York and California, though they charge a fee. Customer support also provides a solid 18-month warranty, which helps if you hit any unexpected issues down the line. Now about memory. The dash cam supports SD cards from 32 GB to 256 GB, but be warned, only use U3 or higher class cards for recording without hiccups. Unfortunately, memory cards don't come included. You'll have to buy one separately, preferably an official 70mai card for optimal performance. Skimping here could lead to corrupted files or recording failures. Rehook alert, wondering about footage security. The A800S includes a G-sensor that locks video files automatically during collisions or sudden shakes, ensuring important evidence isn't overwritten. Loop recording works as advertised, cycling old files when the card gets full so you don't have to babysit the storage. These features are standard in many dash cams but well executed here. Alright, time for a little storytelling to illustrate why these features matter. A friend of mine got rear-ended last year. The dash cam saved his insurance claim because it recorded everything. Exact time, license plate, even the driver's distracted phone usage. But he regrets buying a model without night vision because the incident happened at night, and the footage was almost useless. The 70mai's 4K clarity and hopefully decent night vision could have given him better evidence, reducing stress and speeding up the claim. Despite its shortcomings, the 70mai A800S is overall a solid pick for drivers who want high resolution, dual recording, and smart alerts at a reasonable price point of $99.99, which is quite competitive for a 4K dash cam. The layers of glass lens and the Sony sensor put it in a slightly higher tier than most budget cams. But the software bugs, the app reliability, and sometimes inconsistent night footage hold it back from perfection. Let me leave you with a funny thought. If dash cams could talk, this one would probably say, "I see everything except my software bugs." So what's the final verdict? Should you buy the 70mai A800S? If you want a clear, detailed front view, appreciate cutting-edge driver assistance, and don't mind occasional software quirks, it's a great choice. But if flawless night recording, rock-solid app experience, and perfect ADAS are deal breakers, consider waiting for the next revision or looking into alternatives. Before you click away, here's where you can get the best price on the 70mai A800S on Amazon. Links are in the description below, but remember, prices on this popular dash cam fluctuate fast, so grabbing it while the deal is hot is wise. Thanks for watching. If you found this honest review helpful, please like and subscribe for more deep dives on tech gear that really affects your daily drive. Stay safe on the roads, and remember, sometimes the best camera is the one that's reliable and easy to use, not just the one with the fanciest specs.